and that's okay. Scroll past the filter, skip the noise, find your calm and stay poised. You're not late, you're right on cue. Every fit skill looks good on you. So light it up, get glow through the doubt. Even discount dreams can still work out. We rise, rewind, and do it again. Off-brand hearts still find their zen. Make it worth the wilderness. Take your time. Even chaos can fall in line. Make it worth your wilderness. Make it yours. We're all just healing in sin ways.
They say that we spend a third of our life asleep. Wouldn't it be nice if that sleep was meaningful? Welcome back to Bargain Brand Wellness, where we attempt to tackle our dreams and sleep like a baby. On tonight's episode, we're talking about sleep hygiene, tips to get a better night's sleep, and shocking truths about melatonin. So grab your blankie and your pillow because we're about to get dreamy. Welcome to Wellness. Welcome back, my wellness warriors, my self-care connoisseurs, my off-brand VIPs. We're back for another Wellness Trend Wednesday. We're over here having a grand old time. If this is your first time checking us out, we are live every Monday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're also live on the weekends for After Dark episodes on either Friday or Saturday, depending on our schedule. We will be live this Saturday, and we do have a special guest is going to be joining us. I'll kind of make more of that announcement after some of our Wellness Warrior crew jumps on. We're a few minutes behind schedule. I was having technical difficulties on my computer. Everything was running fine until I clicked the live button and it decided, hey, let's restart and do an update. Technology is supposed to make our lives easier, right? But here we are, nonetheless, just a few minutes late. So we're excited. We're building, right? We're growing. Yeah, we're over here live on TikTok at Off Brand Tim. Also live on the Red platform, YT at Bargain Brand Wellness. Check us out on either platform. Show us your love. Show us your support. Click that like, follow, share, or subscribe button. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your coworkers, tell an enemy. You never know. You might turn them into a friend, especially after they watch Bargain Brand Wellness. Who can be mad after this? Hope y'all like my hair. I feel like I'm having a really good hair day. We're over here having fun. We're having fun. We're going to get in some games here soon. We're talking about sleep. Something that's very important. I feel like we're probably going to talk about sleep at least once a month in some way, shape, fashion, or form. It's the one thing on my wellness journey that I still struggle with. Not that I don't get enough sleep. I am not a late night person by any means, not as much as maybe I used to be. But I toss and turn throughout the night. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's age, temperature regulation. The fact that Ellie sleeps in bed with me. Listen, her mother lets her do it. So, but what am I going to do? Don't tell her I said that. Yeah, no, it's still the one part of my wellness journey that I'm still trying to find a quick fix for, because I get 8. I don't feel it sometimes. But that's part of why we do this, right? I do not claim to be an expert in anything we talk about on this channel. I am a student of wellness just like the rest of you. So that's why we learn, we grow together, and we see what we can find out based off of what we got going on. So if you're liking what you're seeing, yeah, please like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Join our Patreon. We do have a free membership over on our Patreon. You can find the links in the descriptions for either TikTok or YouTube. You can find either one over there. Click join for free. We do have a tiered paid membership, $5 a month. Get some bonus perks over there, especially as we're working towards merch and giveaways kind of later on. What's up, Tyler? How you doing over there? This is Timmy Too Legit on the mic. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for sharing. Appreciate the love. Yeah, join the Patreon. Right, joining the Patreon gets you an automatic, and this is for the free membership. Joining the Patreon actually gets you an automatic drawing. You know, basically your name thrown into the drawing for a Wellness Warrior of the Month merch drawing. We have our Wellness Warriors of the Day, which we'll be announcing those here in just a moment. Every time someone gets the Wellness Warrior of the Day, they get their name an extra time thrown into the wellness jar to yeah. Jesson Davis, please. Is that your name? Yeah, you gotta become a Patreon if you want your name in the wellness jar. Right? We'll be making a drawing here at the end of the month. Thanks for the follow over there. Yeah, we'll be making a drawing here at the end of the month. We do have merch on its way. Should be here hopefully soon. Here's a sneak peek of what our first piece of merch looks like. Too many buttons going on. There we go. Yeah. We have t-shirts. We ordered white tees. Simply has our Make It Worth Your Wellness theme with the BBW logo underneath. We're excited for those. We'll be doing way more merch. But we definitely we definitely want to see some growth over here. So if you like these t-shirts, we will be giving these away. We also will be selling these t-shirts. We will probably won't even kind of throw them on sale until we get them in, but they'll probably be, I'm thinking like $15. They suggested $25. I'm like, yeah, that's a little much. I'm not really looking to make money off of this, just kind of really to get our name around. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into this a little bit before we announce our Wellness Warriors, because I don't know if any of them are on yet. So, yeah, let's get into our talks a little bit. We're first looking at ways to make your sleep just a little bit better. So I found this article that basically says 6 ways that sleep can help you actually lose weight to kind of improve your hygiene. Kind of interesting. It says here, sleep may help you avoid weight gain associated with short sleep. Short sleep, usually defined as fewer than 6 to 7 hours, has been repeatedly linked to a higher body mass index and weight gain. Right? If I had to guess, I'd say that's probably related to, stress as well. The overproduction of cortisol. But they say it's good to get 7, 8, 9 hours of sleep if possible. Anything less than that could be attributed to weight gain. So definitely something to keep in mind. Number 2, good sleep may help moderate your appetite. Getting enough sleep may help prevent increases in calorie intake and appetite that can occur when someone is sleep deprived. Right? So if you're not getting enough sleep at night, when you wake up, you might get that middle of the night snack, or you might wake up and start snacking before having a well-rounded breakfast. So getting enough sleep can help curb that appetite a little bit. And I will kind of give you a little bit of a side bargain brand advice or a little tip, if you will. If you're someone who likes to have that late night snack before you go to bed, I can tell you a high protein snack that maybe has a little bit of fat to it, something like a trail mix or nuts or whatever, something like that you like. Really nice way to curb your appetite. It might be high in calories, but they're high quality calories. So usually will help. something I do sometimes in the evening. If maybe my dinner just let me a little bit, still felt like I could eat a little bit more. Have a little helping of trail mix. Does a trick for me every time. Number 3, good sleep may help you make better food choices. Get a full night's sleep may help you make these choices. Lack of sleep alters the way your brain works and can affect decision making. Especially when you're really tired, you're looking for excess caffeine. And unfortunately, a lot of times with extra caffeine comes extra sugar. And we know what sugar does. So definitely keep that in mind. Falling asleep early can prevent late night snacking as well. So what time are you going to bed? Are you someone who you doom scroll on your phone until 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning? And then, before you go to bed, it's like, wow, I could use a little bite. Yeah, you haven't eaten 6-7 hours. You need to take your butt to bed. No shame, but you know what you need to do. So get to bed early, 9, 9:30, 10 o'clock. You'd be surprised what it can do for you. Number 5, getting enough sleep may help you avoid metabolic decreases that can occur when you aren't getting enough sleep. So it's not good for your metabolism, right? Your body has a natural rhythm that it's used to. We are not, at least not most of us, are not nocturnal by nature. So when the sun is down, our bodies are used to being rest and regeneration mode. So you might want to keep that in mind. Our bodies are meant to be metabolized first thing in the morning and later in the evening. And lastly, sleep can enhance physical activity. Sleep and physical activity have a close two-way relationship. A lack of sleep decreases physical activity, and a lack of physical activity may lead to worsened sleep. And I don't know about you, but anytime I engage in some sort of physical activity, I sleep like a baby. Usually. That is our bargain brand take. Hope y'all loving life, enjoying your wonderful Wednesday, hump day, as some would call it. We're over here having a grand old time. We're going to go ahead and announce our wellness warriors of the day. I don't know if either one of them are going to make it on. Hopefully they'll make it on here sooner or later. Over on YouTube, Ashley Brewer with another wellness warrior of the day. She's been knocking it out of the park over there on YouTube with her 5th wellness warrior of the day trophy of the month. Everybody give her a round of applause. And then over on TikTok with his first wellness warrior of the day, Stephen Twig. Hopefully he'll hop on in here, join us, take advantage of his wellness warrior of the day trophy. Anyone who enjoys or wins wellness warrior of the day gets to choose from our Wheel of Wellness one of the challenges they would like us to complete. So hopefully they'll be joining us here soon, very soon. But until that time, let's go ahead and get into our first game. We're going to play our daily Wordle. Right? If you're new to this channel, we play some word games just as kind of fun. It's not necessarily what our channel is about, but we just kind of do it along with, our wellness conversations to make our streams a little bit more interactive. So here we go. Let's get into it. All right, daily Wordle, right? I pick a name out of here, or I pick a letter out of here, and you all let me know in chat. Give me a word, right? I don't know how many people we got over on YouTube. How you love that? I see you over there on TikTok. Why don't you help us out? Our letter is N. N. Let's start with the letter N. Go ahead and give me a 5-letter word that starts with the letter N. We'll see what we got. We used to do a little bit of a strategy of if you ever watch Wordles, the Stair Cloud Pinky method, which is fun. It's fine. But it can be a little, it takes some of the fun out of doing a Wordle way, right? The idea is to get a Wordle in as quick. And so our plan over here is if we can get the Wordle in 3, we do a little special tribute where we make a song on Singify praising our accomplishments of completing the daily Wordle. If we get it in 4 or 6, we don't do anything, but yeah. All right. Not seeing any chats come through. So what we're going to do is we'll start off with a word. What do we say? Letter N. Let's start off with I'm struggling to think of N words. 5 letter N words. Come on, people. I need you to help me out here. Never. I don't really want to do now. I don't want to do double E. Nicer. Let's do nicer. I use this couple. Nicer. All right. Okay. So we start off with an N. It's not in the right place, but that's all right. So that N could really go anywhere. So honestly, it really could go anywhere. Nicer. We'll use some other ones. Stung. What about stung? Yeah, let's do stung. Stung uses up letters we haven't used yet. Stung. Woo! That's a pull right there. Stun. What else could it be? Stunt? I'm thinking stunt. Could be stunk. What do you think? Do y'all think they would give us a double T here? Because it's really, I'm looking at what we got left. Stunk, S-T-U-N-K, or stunt, S-T-U-N-T. I'm not really seeing anything else. I'm going to be honest with you. So, do we want stunt or do we want stunk? I'm thinking stunk is kind of a weird word. It's kind of past tense. I'm thinking stunt. We're going to go stunt. And it was stunt. We got stunt in 3. That's how we do over here on Bargain Brand Wellness. Yeah. I didn't know what else to say after that. Cool. That's we've been getting really good with the Wordles. We on Saturday we got our Wordle. We got our in 3. It was Haven. We got it in 3. So listen, we got it in 3. Y'all know what that means. We're making a song on Singify, and I'm really hoping my credits are gonna roll over or refresh here soon, because we're down to about 30 some. And after we generate this song, we're gonna be down to like in the 20s. Yeah, we've got 31 credits. All right, so what do we need a song. We need a song title. We're praising ourselves. Our word was stunt. Here we go. I'll tell you what, let's use Nova here. We're gonna use our AI assistant Nova. I'm not gonna pull in her voice chat quite yet. We need a prompt for Singify to create a song about how we solved today's Wordle within 3 guesses. The word was stunt. And what genre do we want? We did grunge the other day. I'm feeling a disco vibe. Let's make the song have a disco vibe. I'm feeling the disco vibe. I really am. Let go my ego. How you doing over there? Stick around, hang out, find out. All right. Yeah, let's do this one. Bum, bum, bum. All right, it's generating the lyrics. The title of tonight's track is going to be Three Guess Groove. I like that one. That was even hard to say. So we're going to spend 5 credits and we're going to generate that baby. We'll give that one a couple of minutes. We'll come back and check that one out here shortly. While we're waiting, let's get a spin on the wheel of wellness. All right, spinning the wheel of wellness after our guess. And we're going to start off with off-brand affirmations. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, with our off-brand affirmations, y'all know what we do. We get a little love over here. We're going to keep the music going on in the background. I think that might help out a little bit. We're going to turn the microphone way up so that we can enjoy the content. Y'all are wonderful. You should know that. I hope y'all are having a really good time. Let's dim the lights a little bit. Just a little bit. Hope you're having a good old time. Off-brand mission. Last time I tried this wellness thing, I found myself sipping Kool-Aid out of a red Solo cup. Good thing I was the last one to drink. Off-brand affirmation 2. If you want a good night's sleep, start breathing. Sound advice coming thicker. And off-brand affirmation 3. Watching the pounds triple away. It's like watching a pot of water boil. It'll eventually get there, but you'll swear it took longer because you were paying attention. That is your off-brand affirmation of the day. All right. We're over here having a good time. Y'all's popping over on TikTok. Stick around, hang out, find out. We have fun. We do. Even when it's quiet. Hit the buttons on my light. There we go. Right down just a little bit. All right. So we just got done our daily Wordle. Let's get into our next game. This is one where I could really use some help from chat. We're going to get into our daily connection. Give me 1 second to get it pulled up. Wrong one. Got too many tabs going on here, bro. What are we doing? Got our daily connections for October 22nd, 2025. Y'all know the drill. We got 16 words, 4 words per category. It's up to us to figure out what the category might be. We got fashion writer, pasta shape, Pharaoh, tailor, fire, water, gas, carpenter, electric, mold, army, right, cat, telephone. Okay. So the first thing I'm seeing is bills. Telephone bill, gas bill, electric bill, and water bill. And I definitely think that's a category. So we are submitting. And we got it. That's the yellow category. I'll tell you what, the more we play these games, the better we're getting at them. All right, I'm seeing jobs. I see writer, carpenter, tailor. I don't see anything else to go with that though. Fashion. I see fire away. I see right away, but I don't really see anything else that goes with that. Fashion away, army away, cat away. Is cat away a thing? Shape away. I don't know why I'm really feeling the away category. Now that's usually purple. Usually when it's like blank, the word, like it finishes the saying, it's usually the purple category. So we'll come back to that. Pharaoh, carpenter, army. I'm thinking, things you heard of back in the Bible. There was pharaohs and carpenters and army. Was there tailors in the back then? Pasta. I don't know. Mold. You mold clay. You fire clay. You mold clay. You fire clay. You shape clay. Do you fashion clay? I like that. Clay. We're rolling with that. I'm gonna roll with that one. No, one away. Ooh, we're one away. I think we're right on point with the clay. Fire, mold, shape, tailor. Oh, still one away. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling like shape, fire, and mold. Cat, right? No. I'm not feeling that. I'm really not. I mean, I'm feeling that category, but we just used 2 guesses. It's not fashion. It's not tailor. Not sure what it is. We'll come back to that. Hat. Kitty cat. I mean, honestly, as far as the clay things go, shape, fire, and mold, it's not fashion. It's not tailor. Pharaoh. Is there another word for pharaoh? Is it this cat not talking about a meow kitty cat? Right clay. I'm really not seeing other categories here. And we haven't had to use a hint on here in quite some time. And the hints don't really help, in all honesty. All the hints really do is just tell you what the difficulty of category that one of the words is in. That's really all that helps. We can try it though, just because chat's kind of quiet right now. I don't think it's really going to help. All right, we already got the straightforward. Let's try the blue. Mold is in the green category. Army's in the blue, and cat is in the tricky. So the clay, what I'm thinking is the clay category is this mold one. And then army is in the next difficulty. I mean, army of one, Pharaoh's army. Because I'm seeing army, Pharaoh, writer's block, carpenter block, block shape. But then that takes away from the clay one. Unless fire, fashion, mold, and tailor go together, and shape goes with this. But no, that doesn't really fit with any of the other ones. I had army as a category and mold. Shoot, now I forget what was the last one. I forget. Cat. Cat was the last one. Yes, that would have to be cat block. So I don't think it's block. We said we had fire, shape, mold. I'm thinking clay, but I can't think of anything else that you could do with clay. We did fashion clay, tailor clay, pharaoh, carpenter, pasta. Let's try this one. I really hate to waste. We only have 2 guesses, and we ended up failing this the other day on Monday. We didn't get through all these. We got 2 of the categories. Because these were hard. These were really difficult. Sometimes they're easy, and other ones are. I spoke too soon with. We got the yellow. No, because I want to know where we're at with this. So I'm thinking cat, army. Yeah, let's try cat. I know that's not right. No, and we're not 1 away. So okay. So now I know shape wasn't part of it. I think. Fashion, tailor. I'm betting shape isn't part of it. I bet it is block then. Shape, writer, carpenter, as far as block goes. Yep, I'm betting that's it. No, it's not it. Adapt to fit one's needs. Ants. I would have not even forgot that. I've never even heard of a pharaoh's ants. Let's go back on that one. Adapt to fit one's needs. So, kind of like shaping clay. Fashion, mold, shape, tailor. Wait, didn't I try that? Oh, fire. No, I had fire in there because I was thinking clay. Adapt to fit one's needs. So shaping something. I had it right. The idea. And then army, carpenter, and fire types of ants. A pharaoh ant I would have never gotten. And then copycat, copyright, copywriter, and copy pasta. Yeah, I would have never got that. That's the only bad thing about this game is sometimes they throw words in there. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. In fact, let's bring Nova in just out of curiosity. Nova, we just finished a game of connections, and one of the categories was copy. They had copycat, copyright, copywriter, and copy pasta. What is copy pasta?
Sure thing. Copy pasta is basically internet slang for a chunk of text that gets copied and pasted over and over again across the web. It's like a little snippet of text that people find funny or memorable, and then they just keep sharing it in different places. So if you've ever seen a piece of text pop up repeatedly in comments or forums, that's copy pasta doing its thing.
Gotcha. Yeah, I wouldn't have known that, people. I definitely would not have known that. All right, well. We finished the game, although we didn't beat it. We got 1 category. We're still going to spin the wheel of wellness. Let's spin. See what we got. All right, we got That's Debatable. Got to hit the record button. We got That's Debatable off the Wheel of Wellness, a category where Nova and I debate a topic of our choosing. Like I said, chat is pretty silent right now, so we're going to bring Nova in. Give her a second to unmute herself. Nova, we're back for another segment of Nova Unplugged, the segment where you and I debate a fun topic. My chat's pretty quiet, so I'd like you to pick a topic that you and I could debate, and you tell me which side you'd like to take.
Absolutely, Tim. Let's dive right into Nova Unplugged mode. How about we debate something a little offbeat and fun, whether pineapple on pizza is a culinary masterpiece or a total abomination. I'll let you choose which side you want me on, and we can roll from there.
We've already done pineapple on pizza. Let's come up with a new one.
Got it. Let's switch it up then. How about we debate whether AI-generated art should be considered real art or not? I can take the stance that AI art absolutely counts as art, and you can take the other side. Or flip it around if you prefer. Let me know which way you want to go.
No, we can do that. I definitely fall on the other side of the argument, but no, I can take the it's not art side. How about ladies first? You go ahead.
Absolutely. I'll kick us off. So here's my take. AI-generated art absolutely counts as real art. Just like a camera is a tool for a photographer or a brush is a tool for a painter, AI is just another medium. The creativity is in how the human uses the AI, what they choose to create, and the vision they bring to it. So from my side, AI art is as real as any other form of art, just with a digital twist. Over to you.
All right, that's a fair argument. And while I can agree that I've seen some art or some media that I would consider creative, I don't know that I would consider it actual art, because the AI itself is incapable of just creating what it wants without some form of prompt. I can't just turn AI on and it just automatically has the thought process, the emotional capacity to create art. It requires a prompt of some sort.
Absolutely fair pushback, and that's exactly the kind of sparring I'm here for. You're
What's
right.
up, Stephen Twig? How you doing over there? Sorry, Nova, I didn't mean to cut you off. Stephen, hang around for a second, right? You won Wellness Warrior of the Day from Monday, so I'm going to come to you here in a minute.
Oh, no worries at all, Tim. Congrats to Steven on being Wellness Warrior of the Day. That's awesome. I'm happy to pause the debate for a sec while you give him a shout out.
No, we'll do that here in a minute. Go ahead and let's go ahead and continue the debate.
You got it. All right. So picking up where we left off on the debate, I totally hear your point that AI needs a human to spark the process and that it doesn't have its own emotions or intentionality. But I'd say that art has always involved tools that don't have emotions. A paintbrush doesn't have feelings either, but it still helps create something meaningful. So from my view, the human plus the AI together are what make it art, even if the AI itself isn't a solo artist. But I'm ready for your counterpoint.
So now I'm starting to convince myself to, based off of your argument, I would consider the AI the tool. AI is not the artist. AI is the paintbrush, the canvas, the paint. Everything brought into one. A great tool, but not an artist alone. Yeah, that's my take.
And that's a totally solid take. I think we're kind of landing in a middle ground where we can say, yep, AI is a powerful tool, but the human is still the artist behind the curtain. So it sounds like we've got a pretty good sparring session there. Thanks for jumping in with that. It's always fun to mix it up a bit.
No, thank you, Nova. That was fun. All right. All right. So, as I mentioned before, Steven, I don't know. I saw you over on YouTube and I saw you over on TikTok. I don't know. It looks like you're over on TikTok. You won Wellness Warrior of the Day on Monday. So, yeah. Congratulations on your first Wellness Warrior prize. Everyone give him a round of applause. Way to go. All right, and Steven, since you won Wellness Warrior of the Day, even though we just got done spinning the wheel wellness, you get to pick something off of the wheel of wellness. What activity would you like us to engage in? What did we just do? We already did our ASMR affirmation, and I only had 3, so that's the only one you can't pick. But anything else is fair game. Fair game, my brother. Karaoke chaos. You know what, Steven? That's why I love you. I've actually been wanting to do the karaoke for a while, and we haven't landed on it, and nobody's picked it. Maybe they just don't like my singing. I don't know. Maybe that's... I've been wanting to do it for a while, because the way I'm thinking, in fact, let me turn off the background music. As long as we're only playing about 30 seconds to a minute, we should be good as far as copyright stuff goes. And I'm just going to find a karaoke version of the song, so it might take a minute. Can you pick the song? So let's do this. I'm going to give you 3 song choices, because I definitely want a song that I'm familiar with, or I at least know the lyrics to. So I'm going to give you 3 songs. And if you don't like any of them, yes, Steven, you can pick a song. So we have Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. We have Rocket Man by Elton John. And we have Piano Man by Billy Joel. And if you don't want any of those 3, totally fine. We just got to find a song that I'm at least relatively familiar with. Can I do all 3? I don't think we got time to do all 3. But they are all three very good songs. And you can't go wrong with any of them. Well, you know what? If we land on karaoke, I'll tell you what, we'll do one, and then that leaves us the option. If we do land on Karaoke Chaos again, we can do another one. I've done my songs a cappella. I can do a cappella, but I feel like it goes a little bit better if we have music in the background. So, Piano Man? Okay, Piano Man. We'll do about a minute. And here we go. Maybe we'll do a minute and a half. There's a lot of piano in here. And hopefully we don't get blocked. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. Oh, la la la, dee dee da. La la, dee dee da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Alright. That was a good song. A little high pitch. I didn't get my vocals warmed up on that one. You know, Steve, I knew you'd pick that one too. You know what? I liked when you were doing your ice bath karaoke. That was actually pretty clever. You should start doing those once the winter hits back up. All right. I always do like doing some good karaoke. Thanks for the love over there. Thanks for the love. All right, let's get into, we're talking about sleep. A+, thanks, bud. Appreciate the love. So we're talking about sleep. We just got done, talking about 6 ways that sleep can actually help you lose weight. So now we're going to jump over to another article I have, which talks about 12 tips for better sleep hygiene. All right, this one is from healthline.com, one of the sites that we consistently review. Basically, this says for better sleep hygiene, number 1, keep a consistent sleep schedule. Right, try to go to sleep and wake up at about the same times every day, even on the weekends. This kind of does reinforce and set your internal clock, which can make it easier for you to fall asleep and wake up. And I think most of us can attest to that. Especially when you're off of school or off of work for a couple days and you decide, hey, I'm going to stay up late. I don't got to get up early in the morning. You're feeling it the next morning and it kind of rolls over. Number 2, create a relaxing bedtime routine and stick with it. And that relaxing bedtime routine does not mean doom scrolling on your phone for 2 hours, people. Don't get me wrong. You can enjoy some relaxation on there, but try to put the phone up at least 1 hour before you go to bed. You know, drink some sleepy time tea, do your hair, brush your teeth, do some meditation or qigong tai chi. Whatever you can that kind of helps you relax, you know, warm shower, bath, whatever it might be. Just find a nice routine and stick with it. We just talked about turn off those electronic devices before you go to sleep, right? I can't imagine watching you. Your show is too good. I don't know what you mean by that, Steven. I'll take that as a compliment. Turning off the electronics. We just talked about that. Turning off the phone at least 1 hour before bed. But even the television as well. You know, trying to stay off of that can be helpful. Yeah. Before you go to sleep, and read a book. I'll be honest, reading a book is a great way to kind of help put yourself to sleep. Your eyes aren't used to that scrolling feature. So it does kind of tire you out a little bit. Exercise regularly. We talked about this on 6 ways that sleep can help you lose weight because you get a better night's sleep. But it can also improve your overall sleep health and sleep quality. So definitely, even something as little as 30 minutes a day can be beneficial. Limit your caffeine intake. We all know this one, but especially as little as 3 to 7 hours before bed. I'd say kind of right in the middle is a good place. 5 hours, very beneficial. You know, try to get all your caffeine in the morning, and maybe around lunchtime if you need a little boost, a little pick me up. But after lunch, try to stay away during dinner. Make your sleep environment work for you. Find a comfortable sleep. For most people, bedroom temperature between 60 and 67 degrees is optimal temperature. 60 is a little cold. I'm not going to lie. Most people like it cold, but I'd rather do 66 to 67. Yeah. But hey, whatever works for you. That sleep includes, lighting, right? Do you like it nice and dark? Wear a sleep mask, whatever it might be. Do you need some sort of sound? ASMR in the background? A fan roll in the background. We have 2. Definitely helpful. It's called brown noise. It's really helpful. Oh, Tim, I forgot. Don't worry, Joey. Glad you joined it. I'm not gonna lie. Steven just got on too. It was really quiet because there was no one over on YouTube and there was no one over here on TikTok. So it was real quiet before y'all got on. But I made it look good. That's what we do over here. Number 7. Yep, you guys are here now. That's all that matters. Use your bed only for sleep and sex. Right? When you have a comfortable bed, it could be tempting to sit in there and read, work, talk on the phone, watch TV or whatever. But your bed should be mostly for sleep and sex. Yeah. Yep, Joey, you missed the karaoke by just a couple minutes. We just got done singing our version of Piano Man by Joel. Go to bed only when you're tired. If you're not tired, avoid lying in bed while you toss and turn. Try doing something relaxing, even something as simple as reading a book. Limit napping if you can avoid it. Napping is okay in small spurts. A 20-minute nap is all that is needed for most people. Anything more than that, you're going to disrupt your sleep schedule. So, yeah, limit your napping. To the best of your ability, manage any stress if you can. Manage stress. Write down your worries in a journal so it's something that you can focus more on tomorrow. If you have a to-do list, try to finish whatever you can. If not, save it for tomorrow. We already talked about intake, but definitely limit large meals before bed. It can definitely have negative effects. And you're not really going to burn off most of that. In fact, so it's going to go straight to your gut and could cause issues like acid reflux, bloating, or gas. And lastly, manage your light exposure. Using warm light spectrum light bulbs in the rooms in your bedroom are helpful. Turning off any extra lights in the house before bed can be also helpful. And dimming lights a few hours before bed, if possible, can also help. So yeah, manage your light exposure, kind of puts you into that sleepy mindset. Steven says, wait, like his page. Absolutely. Click that like, share, follow, and subscribe button if you're popping by. We're over here having fun. We're having a good time. It's our Wellness Trend Wednesday episode. We're trying to help y'all get a better night's sleep. Do your thing. Oh. Hector likes his page. Steven's over here calling people out. We are having a good time. We're having a fun time over here. In fact, we're having such a good time. What you guys did miss, we also solved the Wordle in 3. And if anybody knows what that means, you solve a Wordle in 3, we get to make another song. So I already generated the song, but you guys are going to help me pick what song is going to get uploaded to the Patreon playlist. So before we get into our next game, our word salad, let's head on over to Singify and see what we got. All right, we got 2 versions here. This is 3 Guess Groove, by how we solved the Wordle in 3. The word of the day was stunt. Yeah, I'll definitely hit the record.
Step to the grid with a flash in my stride. First guess lit up, got the vibe.
And yeah, I went for a funky disco sound.
Second shot,
What can I say?
letters align tight. Third gets thunder. Boom, stun in the spotlight. 3 moves, disco groove. I'm the wordplay king. Dancing groove out. Baselines got the sting. Glitter in the groove. Yeah, I cracked the code. Solved it slick. No room for doubt. I'm in expo mode. Pressure tried to hunt, but I flipped it front. Smooth like a mirror ball, no bluff, no blunt. Keyboard under fingers, neon lights ablaze.
Marcus, I see you hanging out over there in chat. Click that like button. Right, get on the leaderboard. See if you can win Wellness Warrior of the Day.
This goes my clue. Struck the tiles, baby, paint the town truth.
The song ain't bad.
Syncopate the night. Stun is the anthem we're burdened by. 3 moves, disco proof. I'm the wordplay king. Dancing through.
Almost 3K likes over there. Love to see it.
Glitter in the groove. Yeah, I cracked the code. Solved it slick, no room for doubt. I'm in explode mode.
All right. I like that. That's a good one. Might not be all kind of music, but that's definitely my kind of music. I like that one. All right, let's check out this version.
Step to the grid with the flash in my stride. First guess lit up, got the vibe.
Definitely seems a lot
nationwide.
like this other one.
Second shot sizzled, letters align tight. Third guess thunder, boom, stunt in the spotlight. 3 moves, disco groove. I'm the wordplay king. Dance me through valves, bass lines got the sting. Glitter in the groove.
That's party.
Yeah, cracked the code. Solved it slick, no room for doubt.
What do y'all think? You number 1 or number 2? I kind of like both of them, to be honest.
Pressure tried to hunt, but I flipped it front. Smooth like a mirror ball, no bluff, no blunt. Keyboard under fingers, neon lights.
Oh, you like that move, don't you?
Nailed it like a boss, got the crowd in a daze. Hey, I owe you.
I used to be a break dancer. Joey says number 2. I kind of like either one. What do you think, Steven? You know what, Marcus? I see you hanging out over there. Why don't you throw a number in the chat too? Number 1, number 2. Yeah, I don't know. I like both of them. I don't know. Maybe number 2. I don't want to listen to them again. Let's go. Yeah, let's go with number 2. We'll go with that one. I like that. That was a good song. That was good. That was good. All right, y'all. Let's get into our next game of word salad. And don't worry, I already hit that record button. We're ready to go. Number 2 sounds like that song in Pitch Perfect that the kid from high school sang. LOL. I actually never saw that movie, believe it or not. All right, what is up with all these ads? Let's get the ads out of here. Because it's definitely messing with my screen. Give me a second. Close this down doing it. There we go. There we go. All right. So we've got word salad number 601 and the ads are back. You know what, word salad? I like word salad, but if it's going to keep throwing up ads, it might have to go away. We've got number 601 types of stone. We got 7 words here. I'm seeing gray stone. No, not gray stone. Rhinestone. Guess that's not how you spell rhinestone. Hold on a second. Let me share my screen with y'all so y'all can see what I'm going through. This is what I've got. But I've got my thing set up a certain way. There we go. Let's see if that'll work. Exit. Well, we just won't be able to record this part because I gotta keep my screen a certain way, and I had it to where I had it minimized. Can't help you if I can't see it. We'll just have to go. Yeah, you guys aren't even gonna be able to see it if we do it like this. But if I minimize it, which is how I had it, the ads get in the way. So, and we'll just have to go like that. I know it kind of cuts it off a little bit, but anyway, there we go. So we're doing types of stone. We got 7 of them here. I thought it was rhinestone, gray stone, but limestone. I know that's one. Limestone, coot stone. What's a coot stone? Pave stone. Oops. Types of stone. I mean, concrete? No, that's not up here. Why am I only seeing the line? Kind stone? I mean, diamond's a type of stone, but I'm not seeing diamond. This is a hard one. Until you start getting some of the letters out of here, this is really tough. So this first one starts with an L, so I'm definitely thinking these first ones start with like a G, a D, or a C. I really had gray stone. I thought that was a thing, but I guess not. Gravestone. Well, there's no AVE. Gravel, no AV. And I had rhinestone here. That's how you spell rind, ain't it? R-I-N-D. We're cooked. Yeah, that seems like it. This is a hard one. It doesn't help that the ads keep covering half of the letters. Granite. Wait a minute, there's no A. I don't think. Hold on. No, there's no A. Marble. No A. I think maybe our game might be bugged. Pindstone. Yeah, that's what makes this hard is there's no A. Because all those guesses you guys are making, I mean, would probably fit. I see all the other letters too. I see like marble, I see M-B-R-L-E, but no A. Granted, I see a G-R-I-N-T-E, but no A. Like, that's crazy. Moonstone. Wow, moonstone. And that still didn't get rid of any letters. All right, well, they all are early because, I mean, this one's M. So the one between this has to be, between lime and moon has to be an L or an M. Mindstone. Mindstone. No, I was thinking from Avengers, Marvel. The Mind Stone. Minor Stone. It's only 4 letters. Minor Stone. Room grit. We have GRI, but the T's all the way down here. What is that? Combel. What's a combel? Are you just throwing? I was there. You just throwing stuff together? Because yeah, I was like, what the heck is that? Yeah, this is a hard one. Dirty. No. We have DRITY, but Lemonstone. I mean, honestly, I'm willing to try anything at this point. No. All right, so we know this one is... I did Greystone. Let me make sure. Yeah. So this middle one, I want to figure out this 4th one because I'm hoping we can get rid of some letters. It's going to be somewhere between LI and MO. So it would have to be LIND. It's got to be an M. It can't possibly be. There's nothing around. So the M would have to be MI. Mile. Mid. Min. Mick. Milkstone. No, it's got to be ME. Meg. Mel, Mean, Men, Meb, May. There's nothing. It could still be an O, I guess. Mon, Word. Wow, this is one of the hardest ones. Usually we get our word salads pretty quick. I did it the other day or yesterday just for fun, even though we weren't streaming. I got it in 20 seconds. I don't even remember what the category was. That's how quick it was. Bone. I mean, I'm not mad at it. Types of stone. Like, I'm thinking like a block, but... And I have the word block in here, but none of the letters are close enough. I can form block. I definitely think we got... Oh. I mean, well, I'll do it. It's not going to be it, but boner stone. You know, TikTok over there won't let you say that one. Yeah, this is tough. Got him. That's how you get it. That's how you get through the TikTok algorithm. Good job, Joey. What about a cord? Cornstone. What's a cornstone? All right, I'll tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. She won't be able to help us with this, but she can probably name some types of stone. So let's bring Nova in. Hey Nova, we're over here working on a word salad and we're having trouble finding words. The category is types of stone. Thus far, we've found lime and moonstone, and none of the other guesses we're making kind of fits the puzzle. Can you give us some other examples of types of stone?
Absolutely. I'd be happy to help you crack that word salad. So if you've got lime and moonstone, maybe think about other types of stones like sandstone, limestone, or something like soapstone. Those are all types of stones that might fit your category. Hopefully one of those clicks right into place.
Nope, we don't have any A's, so give us a couple more guesses.
No A's. Got it. Let's try a few other stone types that skip that letter. How about flint, onyx, or maybe even jade if that fits. Those are all different kinds of stones that keep the eye out of the picture. Let me know if one of those works out for you.
Nope, still nothing. None of those fit.
All right, let's keep the brainstorm going. If we're dodging A's and still looking for stones, let's try something like quartz or maybe basalt if that works with the letters you have. We can even go for something like flint again, just in case. Let's see if one of these finally cracks the code.
Nope. And remember, there's no A. So let's think this. I don't know how, but let's take types of stone and think outside the box. Is there a different type of stone? Did I spell Ryan wrong?
I see what you mean. Let's think a bit more outside the box here. If we're talking about types of stone and we want something a little less obvious, maybe we can consider something like flint again, though I know that one didn't quite work, or even chert, which is another type of stone. We can also think of gemstones like topaz or garnet, but those have A's in them. Another idea is maybe going for something like siltstone or even shale, if that fits. Let me know if any of those might do the trick.
She gave us some examples, and I like all of her examples, but none of them fit. I think we got a bugged. I will say, when I first came back, going back in the beginning of September, we had one, and I don't think any of you are on here, so I was trying to do this one by myself. I couldn't get it. I did eventually get it, but it took me half an hour. We're not going to take half an hour on this, obviously. Do they give hints on this? I forget if there's even hints on here. I thought there was. No, there's no hints in this game. What's up with the ads, though? I don't want to give up on a game. We haven't had to do that yet. I mean, we've lost games, but you can't lose this game. But we've been here for 12 minutes and we're not finding anything. So here's what we're going to do, because I don't want to belabor it. You know, we got a couple other fun games. We got Contexto coming up next and Minute Cryptic. We'll give this one another 3 minutes, and then we're gonna move on. Boomstone. Yeah, because I mean, I like all the answers you guys gave too as well. Yeah, I did. I thought it was rhinestone with a D, but I was wrong. But I tried with the E as well. Ilk feels like something, but there's no S. Like, I thought silkstone was something. You know, or is it? Is it rhyme? No. It was worth trying. I don't know. I've heard the term rhinestone. I don't know how to spell it. I'm still seeing, all I'm seeing is graystone. I'm really not, yeah. Just not seeing it. We got boonstone, we got limestone. Hey, Mike Yost, how you doing over there? Allison G, welcome. We're over here trying to figure out types of stone. I'm not gonna lie, we've been on this puzzle for 13, almost 14 minutes. Grindstone. We were right there. Grindstone. Good pull, Joey. Hey, we got one. We're gonna keep this going. We got rid of the G finally. Grindstone. Okay. So that means this first one either starts with a B, a C, or a D. Not that that helps. You're chilling over there. Glad to hear it. Kidney stone. There we go. Now we're getting it. Good pull. See, my Wellness Warrior crew comes on and we persevere. We get through this. Even with ads in our face so that we can't fully see the puzzle. Okay. Is a liar stone a thing? No. We've got 3 words. Boomerstone. Oh, tombstone. That's a good one. I was thinking gravestone earlier. Tombstone. Good one. Milestone. Now we're getting somewhere. And the last one is a cornerstone. What, Joey, what the heck's a boomer stone? And we finished it in just under 15 minutes. Give yourselves a round of applause, my Wellness Warrior crew. That's why we do what we do. All right, with that being said, let's spin the wheel of wellness. We got through that one. That one was a while, but I'll tell you, the one day I was on here for half an hour trying to do one of these. Did we get it? Hey, we got karaoke chaos again. Just like Steven wanted. We got karaoke chaos. All right. Our choices are down to and you guys can pick one if you have a good one. But we just did Piano Man by Billy Joel. So our other two choices are Don't Stop Believin' by Journey or Rocket Man by Elton John. What do you all want to hear? But we haven't had any karaoke in a while. We've got two, count them, two in the same night. Mike Joe says Rocket Man. You know what? One of my favorite Elton John songs. We're going to go with it. And we're doing karaoke. So we basically do about the first 60 to 90 seconds of the song. What I've learned is as long as we keep it in that short time frame, we shouldn't hit any type of copyright stuff. Turn the music off. And here we go. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. Here we go. Hold on. It didn't start the way the song was supposed to start. I don't like that. It tricked me. I know the song. It's supposed to start right away. Let's do that one again. That's not your fault. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man. Rocket man burning out his fuse up here alone. One more time, then we'll shut her down. Never mind, I thought they were going to do it. The normal song sings the chorus twice. That's pretty good. That was right at a minute 40. I ain't trying to get no copyright stuff on here. That was Rocket Man for you. Appreciate the love. All right, before we get into our next game, let's look at the one video I wanted to review. He's like a mix of Jesus and Fergie. Oh, stop it. Say something else. No, I wanted to watch a video real quick. One of the things we're talking on here is sleep quality.
I mean, almost all these melatonin supplements.
And so what we want to get into is the effects of melatonin. Does it work? Does it not work? Is it good for you? Right? Whatever. Steve Tway said B-. I appreciate the honesty, voice like an angel. B. Lancy says C+. You know what? I still appreciate the love. I'll take it. I'll take it. My vocal cords weren't quite warmed up. That's all right. I sing better in the shower. Well, when Steven starts doing his cold plunge karaoke's in the wintertime, we'll duet it together. Joey says A++. I like it. Now B Lancy says A-. Heck yeah. All right, so I want to get into melatonin. What's the word on melatonin? Is it good for you? Is it not good for you? What's going on? So let's check it out. This is from Found My Fitness Clips.
I mean, almost all these melatonin supplements that are out on the market have huge variations.
Yeah.
Like, some of them have like 100 times more melatonin than it's actually what's on the
those
label.
so that's the thing. There's a lot of them out there that can be unreliable, especially from some of the manufacturers that don't have the good quality control. But any of the larger companies, they're actually going to have pretty good quality control. If you look at those, the ones that are the bigger companies that are on the shelf, they're almost always right on target for what they should be. And I say that because what's on the bottle is actually not what's supposed to be in the bottle. And a lot of people don't know this. The bigger companies that have the higher quality and the higher quality control are following the law. And the law says that the amount on the bottle has to be within a certain percentage of the amount that's in the pill at the expiration date. That is the definition. So if you have a supplement that's sitting on a shelf with a 3-year expiration date, and you're working with a company that's trying to do everything really well and correctly, your chemists and food scientists have to calculate exactly how much they have to put in that pill so that as it degrades naturally over time, how much will it degrade to the point to hit the target 2 to 3 years out. That's actually the calculation they're making. In melatonin, that answer is usually 30 to 50%. So when you buy melatonin off the shelf and it says 5, probably closer to 8, 7 or 8. And then 2 to 3 years later, yeah, it's 5. People need to know that actually, if it's a good brand, it's actually going to be higher than what's in the bottle because they're going to calculate in the overage needed to be able to degrade to the point that it hits the target. Isn't that crazy? Like,
It's
people
crazy.
don't know this.
Yeah, that is crazy. When I first heard that, I was like, okay, so what you're taking in melatonin is actually, you're actually getting more than what the bottle says. Yeah, overdosing in melatonin. And B. Lancy says it gives me bad dreams, but puts me out. And Mike says it never worked for me. I remember taking melatonin whenever I was working up in the camps, working third shift. I would take melatonin to help me sleep during the day. I never got anything from it. But I have heard a lot of people say that it works for them. B. Lancy takes 10. Joey says he takes 5. Okay. Yeah, I've always been curious about this because I'm a firm believer in the placebo effect. I've seen the placebo effect in action. For you all that take it and you say it works, do you think there might be some of that placebo? And listen, I'm not knocking it. The placebo effect works, so keep doing it. But are you thinking that maybe some of it could be that, or do you think it's actually working? The reason I stopped taking it, you just popped one to be honest. Good dose. Dose off the wife always puts me out. Yeah. So did I. I just have always wondered the reason I stopped is because I had heard that by taking melatonin, it reduces your brain's ability to produce melatonin. I don't think that's true now, but it still spooked me enough that I don't try melatonin. Which is interesting because I did say here at the beginning of the stream that that is the one area of wellness that I still struggle with. I mean, I don't stay up super late, and it's not that I can't fall asleep. It's just I toss and turn throughout the night, but it's not really because I can't sleep. A lot of it's because I have arthritis in my hip. So I'm saying I was with his wife too. She puts me to sleep. Oh, okay. I got you. Well, alrighty then. All right. So let's get into our next game. We're playing our Minute Cryptic. Or no, not Minute Cryptic. We're playing Contexto. Wow, I almost skipped Contexto, one of our favorite games. What are you doing over there, Tim? We like Contexto. Game number 1130. Steve's like, okay, guy, who the hell are you? All right, we're over here playing Contexto. You know how I started? We're saying dog, fish, house. Helps if I share my screen with the chat, doesn't it? There y'all go. House 607. Okay. We started with house before as well. Church. We're going to go to religious. What the heck am I doing? Church. There we go. Church. Law. Okay. Yeah, law. We talked about that one. Mayor. Mayor was Monday's answer. Now we're doing house. Door, window, kitchen, toilet, bathroom, garage. Nope. We're not there yet. Car. Ooh, car is 202. Good pull. If you like to fax me, press the star key. I don't even know what that means. Star 69? Is that what you're talking about? Car. Car. Bus. I like bus. Ooh, bus is 96. Good pull, Joey. Limo. Not bus. Van. Seat belt. Oh, you gotta be safe. Window. Or we already did window. Windshield. Motorcycle. I like that one, Steven. Nope, not today. We got car and bus. Car, bus. Tire. Wheel. Driver. Nope. Traffic. That's a good one. Nope. School. Okay, I like that one. No, not today. Not today. We don't. Lane, road, highway. Car, bus. I said seat, didn't I? No, I didn't. Stop. Okay. Let's do sign. Tractor. She thinks my tractor's sexy. Go. Go's a short one, but hey, go's 132. I like a good pull. Cargo, bus, fast, slow. Cargo bus. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. You didn't think you were getting any more karaoke, did you? Cargo bus. Leather seats. Plane. Ooh, passengers good. Plane is 16. Good pool. B. Lancy. Passenger. All right. I mean, we got a lot with plane. I mean, wing. Pilot. Pilot's 34. Runway. Fly. Fly's 21. Fly plane. Okay. Pilot, fly plane. Pilot, fly plane. Far. I feel like a caveman. Engines 223. We're up to almost 50 guesses already. This is a harder one. All right. Pilot, fly, plane, flight. Flight to 18. Okay. Pilot, fly, flight. Plane. Crash. Plane crash. Sorry. I don't know where I was going with that one. Pilot, fly, flight, plane. We said wing. Engine, vacation. Nope, not this time. We're not flying to our vacation this time. Ticket. You have to buy a ticket to get on the flight? No. Pilot, fly, flight, plane. They're all pretty close. 34, 21, 18, 6. Helicopters, not bad. Helicopter's 49. Propeller. How do you spell propeller? Is that right? Yeah. Parachute. Oh, I like that one. Parachute. Jet. Jet's 29. Jet, fly, flight, plane. What about, I mean, I don't think we're here, but boat. Ship. I just wanted to make sure. Ship's 33. Fuel. bucket clouds. No, we've got ship, jet, fly, flight, plane, blimp. I like blimp. Not today. We're not. It's not a blimp. Something with an engine. Ship, jet, fly, flight, plane, transportation, aircraft. Aircraft is 13. Okay, that bumped us up. Good pool. Good pool. Fly, flight, plane, aircraft, jet, ship, pilot. Aircraft. Carrier. We're up to guess 60. We'll probably end up using a hint. I don't think UFO counts. We can try it. No, UFO does count. Military. I don't think we can do 9/11. I don't think it takes numbers, but we can try it. No. No numbers. Luggage. Nope. Pilot, ship, jet, fly, flight, plane, aircraft. That's our top guesses. You can't see screen no more. Oh shoot, that's because you had me typing numbers. I have my hotkey set to numbers to change scenes. I ordered one of those stream decks. It's like a $50 one to hook up. So I can set my hotkeys that way I don't have to worry about accidentally hitting keys on the keyboard. Hardy har har. It's all good, bro. It's all good. The game is small now. Oh yeah, I hit the wrong button, sorry. There we go. Airline. Airline. It was small now. Airport. Airport I like. What we got? Man, look at that. We're up to 7,200 likes. 7.2k likes over there in TikTok world. Let's see. Let's try 5 more and we'll use a hint. The hint will cut it in half. We did seat. Airbag. I know that's not it, but I'm just trying to get some guesses in here. Jet, fly, flight, plane, aircraft. We did pilot. Steer. Stars. Okay. Stars 86. I mean, are we in space? Space is 4. Who said stars? Joey, you said stars. You put me there. All right. We got this. Come on. We're within 4. Come on. Rocket. Rocket it is. Rocket and 70. Bam. There we go. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's how you do this thing. That's what happens when you join the Wellness Warrior crew. That was good. That was good. All right. Y'all know what that means. Another spin on the wheel of wellness. You didn't notice, we're running a little bit later today. We had some technical difficulties right as I was getting ready to start the stream. So we're like 10 minutes behind. All right, we're going to dance it out over here. Where y'all get 30 seconds of my wonderful dance moved. Hope y'all like it. Oh, and a new song starts. Damn. Sorry, I got y'all. I didn't start the timer yet. Got some good dance moves for you here. This is called Cruising Down the Highway. This is called The Headache. This is called The Lawnmower. Hi, George. Thanks for sharing that live over there, Joe. I know y'all were dancing in the background. You love it too, don't you? All right, all right, all right. All right. So now it is time for minute cryptic. Melatonin kicking. I think I'm tripping. Trust me, bro, you ain't tripping. You're over here having a good time with the Wellness Warrior crew, where self-care is on clearance and personal growth shouldn't require subscription. We've got minute cryptic for you. If you ain't tripping yet, trust me, this puzzle will get you tripping. All right, our clue today, private investigator losing 50 from roulette spin. This is a 9-letter word. 9-letter word, par 2. We always like to see if we can get these without a hint, but we'll use the hints if we need to. Private investigator losing 50 from roulette spin. All right. So here's what I'm seeing. Losing 50 sounds like an indicator. And anytime you see number, it's typically going to be a Roman numeral. So 50, if I'm not mistaken, is L. L. So it means we're taking an L from roulette, maybe. Losing 50 from roulette. And spin is an anagram indicator. But all that leaves us with, if we take, that doesn't give us, roulette itself is 8. Wait a minute, did I give you too many letters? Yeah, I have too many letters. That still leaves us short. No. Leaves us short 2 letters. And spin, but we're missing 2. It's brouhaha. Which I still have never heard of. All right, private investigator. So I'm thinking the private investigator is, I know I'm not spelling roulette right because I'm thinking you're losing 50, so you're taking the L out of it. And then it's the spin to me was an indicator for an anagram to mess them all up, but we're short 2 letters. Unless 50 is more than just L, but I'm pretty sure that's it. So let's use a hint. Let's look at our indicators. All right, losing from. This clue indicates losing from a deletion indicator. We'll need to lose some fodder from some other fodder to construct our answer. Yeah, so we're losing. That's where I think the 50 is coming from. So if we pull in Tungeti. Let me ask Nova real quick. I'm just going to use your chat feature. What is the Roman numeral? I'm pretty sure it's L. Numeral for 50. Yeah, it's L. There's no L. Tongue tie. That's 2 words. If it was 2 words, it would be so I'm thinking the definition might be private investigator. Let me try something. All right. Okay, so hear me out. Detective fits. But I don't know how we're getting it. I wish I was tongue tied with you. I don't know. Maybe. Detective. Yeah, I don't even want to rip that one because oh, let's check it. No, that's not it. I didn't think that was it. I was like, it fits. Let's get our fodder. Or no, let's get our definition. Let's get our definition. Okay, so I was wrong. So spin is the definition, which is tricky because spin seems like such an obvious reversal indicator. Not in this clue. Our answer will be another word for spin. Okay, so I'm seeing... So that means the fodder is the rest. Really? Pirouette? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. The P. Oh! Steven, you got it. Because PI is a shortened form of private investigator. And then you take the L out of... I wasn't even sure how to spell pirouette. Wait a minute. E-T. E-T-T-E. Yep. And you take the L out of roulette. And I don't know. Steven, did you look it up? Or did you get it? Yeah. Private investigators, PI, spin, pirouette. That's it. Good job. You used ChatGPT. You had to check your spelling. But did you figure it out? That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a hard one. I like that one though, because then I saw it. We're getting better at these. You didn't know how to spell it. Yeah, the PI and then roulette without the L. That was a fun one. I like that one. Cheater, pumpkin eater. All right, let's get another spin on the wheel of wellness before we wrap this thing up for the night. We're going to do our silly little games after this, just real quick. All right, we got Sin Session. So you know what that means. We get to make another song. Woo! Ain't no way didn't know how to spell Nat. He thought it said G. All right, so what do we want to make a song about, peeps? We're doing Sin Session. What do y'all think? It's Wellness Wednesday. We could do a song. Our clue was just pirouette. It could be something about spinning. It could be about ballet. I don't know what y'all think. Think what do you want the song to be about, and also what genre of music? So, Steven, do you want to do a song about Steven cheating at a game? He is our returning wellness warrior of the day on TikTok. Got his first one. Rock and roll. All right. R&B. Or screamo. What the heck's screamo? Is that like the grunge, like the oh? Giants are pretty terrible. All right. So is that what we're gonna do? Steven cheating? Song about Steven cheating during a word game. During a word game and during a word game. Make this a rock and roll song. We'll just keep it that. We'll keep it simple. Sometimes it does better. I ain't helping no more. Steven, don't be like that. We need a song. Listen, I have faith in you. I believe in you. Listen, you're getting your own song. You're the first of our wellness warriors to get a song dedicated to you. Of course, it's the name of the song because it created. It's called Steven the Cheater. All right, we're going to generate this one. We used 10 credits today. I really hope this thing does regenerate because we've used 100 credits in a month. I did this as annual subscription. They gave me 100 credits, but I was under the assumption that I would get 100 credits each month. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. All right. So yeah, let's go over and play a game of silly little games before we wrap this thing up. This is a small TikTok channel that I located, and I told them we'd play games on our stream and kind of let them know how we did over here. They have other versions, other things coming up. As you can see, silly little letters, words, mimes, and mix-ups. They're all coming soon. Right now, it's just silly little codes. And I will say they're not super difficult. They're actually relatively easy. But let's get into the one for today. And if you like the game, go over to their TikTok page, or I think they might have a YouTube page. I'm not 100% sure. Check them out over there. Or you can go to their website and play silly little games. All right, play. What is that picture? The triangles play. Buoy. So play. Playboy. Buoy. Buoy. I was sitting here thinking float. I'm like, wait a minute, what is that? Yeah, Playboy. Like I said, these are actually they're pretty simple. They're not too bad, but they're a lot of fun. So yeah, if you like those, go check out Silly Little Games. All right, and actually that's perfect timing because our song is done already. It does a pretty good job. The spelling isn't my strong suit. That's all right, Steven. I got you, bro. I got you. All right, so we have two versions of here. We're going to listen to both of them. Whichever one we chooses will get uploaded to the Patreon playlist. B. Lancy, if you like what you're seeing over here, click the link in the TikTok description there. Head on over and become a Patreon. Become one of our wellness warriors. It's a free membership over there. We do have a paid membership, but don't feel like you have to join that one. All right, let's get in this. Here's the first version. So loud.
Well, the dice were rolling, tiles on the table. Stephen leaned back, slides the devil. Scrabble night, but he's got tricks up his sleeve. A pocket full of Z's and a mind to deceive. Oh, Stephen, cheating with the letters. You thought you'd win, but we know better. Spelling lies with your crooked grin. Rock and roll rebel in a word game sin.
11K likes over there on TikTok. Appreciate the love.
What's he gonna be? Faked a quiz with an extra E. But the room caught fire when Jenny leaned in. Snatches blank time, a proof of his sin. Oh, Stephen, cheating with the letters. You thought you'd win, but we know better. Spelling lies.
It's an app called Singify. It's AI generated. We just give it a prompt and it makes a song for us.
Rebel in a word game sin.
But you do have to pay to get all this. All right. All right, that's not bad. That was a good first version. Here is the second option.
Well, the dice were rolling, tiles on the table. Stephen leaned back, sly as the devil. Scrabble night, but he's got tricks up his sleeve. A pocket full of C's and a mind to deceive. Oh, Stephen,
How's it going, y'all over there? Hang out for a little bit. Yeah, I kind of like both those. I kind of like the first one better. Joey says he kind of liked the second one better. What do the rest of y'all think? Number 1, number 2. Steven, the song's about you. Which one do you like? This one's getting uploaded to the Patreon playlist. Yeah, I kind of like, number 2 was good, but I kind of like number 1 better. Both bangers. Yeah, agreed. They were both pretty good. I will say, we really haven't ran into too many songs we didn't like on here. Steven like number 1. We're going to go with Steven. It's the song's about Steven, so we're going to go with him. I like number 1 better too. All right, so we got 2 songs. 3 Guess Groove and Steven the Cheater being loaded to the Patreon playlist. You got in late. I'm lost. That's all right. It happened. We're actually just about ready to wrap up for the night. We're playing songs that Singerfi created for us that we upload to our free playlist we have over there on Patreon. So yeah. So all right, all that another strong episode, another good turnout, good fun. A little quiet over there on YouTube. Joey, it looks like you ended up winning Wellness Warrior of the Day over there on TikTok. You just bypassed Steven by just a little bit. We're up to 12K likes. And we got a new follower, Dalton Dolly. Thanks for the like. We appreciate the love. But, Steven, don't be upset. Because you joined over on YouTube for a moment and then came over to TikTok, no one else was on YouTube. You've got Wellness Warrior of the Day on YouTube. So Steven, with back-to-back dubs, and the Wellness Warrior Joey gets his second trophy. We'll update that. B. Lancy, thanks for following. If you guys like this content, check back on Saturday. We will be live again, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our After Dark episode. We do have another guest. I'm going to tell you, you're not going to want to miss this one. It's actually a special guest, a fellow content creator who I met through TikTok. They have this kind of like creator camp to help people kind of meet and collaborate. I was chatting with the dude earlier. Seems like a pretty chill dude. So stop back on Saturday. We'll have our guest. The guest will be on around 9-ish, but we'll be live at 8 p.m. So don't miss all the fun. Don't miss all the games. And yeah. So let's wrap this thing up as we close her down. Tonight we learned all the tricks to get a good night's rest. If you want to be a wellness warrior, rest is exactly what you need. Try some of these newfound tips and watch the years melt away. Until next time, stay rested, stay recharged, and remember to make it worth your wellness. I'll see you guys on Saturday.